friends, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Words of Wisdom Wednesdays, where I give you your midweek inspiration to get you through your hump day. I know it's the first one of the year. I'm a mess. Let's keep going. Okay, so today clearly this is a different type of Words of Wisdom Wednesday. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm not really in the mood to make a video, but I'm making it because my mood actually fits what I'm gonna talk about. I'm just gonna sit on my couch if you don't mind. So a few weeks ago, I don't know, I just feel like sometimes I just get in these moods, which is not uncommon for me. Sometimes I just get in these moods where I am like not motivated. I don't wanna do what I'm supposed to do. I don't want to carry out any obligations. And today was that day for me, / is that day for me. I know that everybody feels that way. And sometimes it is really hard to like push past that point, especially if you are like in a job that you hate, or if you're currently in any kind of position of doing anything that you truly don't really want to do. Now, I'm not saying that that's the position I'm in. I'm just thinking of an example. A lot of you guys ask about Spanish, and you ask about like, am I still learning Spanish? Am I still doing it? And the answer is yes, I am still learning Spanish. I still take Spanish lessons like every week. My Spanish teacher is still in Charlotte, so I didn't like switch up or anything. And we do Skype sessions, and so she's great, like nothing's changed. I am getting better. I feel like I get really discouraged sometimes when it comes to Spanish because I feel like I'm learning at a very slow rate because I don't have enough time for it. I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like it's hard. I mean, I think I'm doing pretty well. My Spanish teacher tells me I'm doing well. I mean, I trust her. She speaks like 10 languages. I think what it is for me is that like, since I've moved, like I don't know where Spanish speaking individuals are in the St. Louis area. I have tried looking it up, but I feel like I am only around my vanilla friends. And it's just like, sis, who speaks Spanish? I need to practice. And in Charlotte, especially on the side of town I lived on, I mean, it was easily like, you could easily be practicing Spanish in everyday situations. You know what I'm saying? But like, I don't know. I don't know where they at here. So basically, a few weeks ago, right before my session, I was studying for it. And I had just like looked up from the paper and I was like, what am I doing? Like, why am I still doing this? I only get to do lessons once a week. I don't get to practice it with nobody. Just what am I doing? Like, why am I doing this still? And then what's the end goal? Like, when am I gonna feel fluent? How long is it gonna take? You know, I'm just questioning my decision. Spanish is not the only thing I question. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, even for the workshop, like, what am I doing? Is this really gonna work? The only thing that pulled me out of that moment was seeing myself as what I wanna be. You know what I mean? I could log on to Instagram and I can see a billion other 20-something black girls who are telling me how to turn my salary into a 6-figure salary. I can look at motivational quotes all day. I can do so many different things. It goes without saying that like the Bible encourages me, like duh, we all know that. What motivates me in the moment where I want to quit is thinking about what I see in the future me, if that makes sense. And if you've never done this before, you ought to. If you have never visualized literally like the dream version of you, that you like the you that you want to be. So even if it's like weight loss, if it's, you know, a career, whatever it is, when you think about that version of you, that ought to motivate you, especially if you're in the journey of becoming that. If I were to quit Spanish, the part of me that will be that bad black bilingual speech pathologist, the bilingual part is gonna be out of it because I quit. That doesn't quite complete the vision. that I see for myself. What I have is the completed picture in my mind. What I don't have is the timeline. I don't know how long it's gonna take. I don't know. All I know is that if I am to get there, I can't quit. So what has to motivate you is the future you, the you that you see in your dreams. Otherwise, what are you picturing? You just picturing you being you, like the you that you are now for the rest, for longer? Girl, don't nobody have time to be stagnant. So I just have to talk myself out of situations like that. It's like, girl, I don't care how long it take you to learn Spanish. You gonna learn Spanish. It's a workshop that needs to be held in Spanish. And in order for you to be walking around giving parents what they need, you need to be able to speak another language. I really think it's just the belief like that you have that you'll get there. Like I just truly, honestly, like wholeheartedly believe that God has something for me that is going to blow my mind. First of all, the dreams that I already have are already too big. They already intimidate me. So there's that, right? But then I feel like if the word is true, and it is, that means like he's going to do exceedingly and abundantly above all of that. So that means like the me that I envision now is not even close. And sis, I'ma let God do what he do. And what I can't do is quit. I just logged right into that session, spoke the little Spanish I could speak for an hour, and kept it moving. And that's the bottom line. Sometimes it's just you that has to motivate you. It's just the you want to be. And if you don't want to be it bad enough, it won't work. So check that, basically. Check on whether you actually want to be who you say you want to be. Because if you do, then you'll work towards it. If you don't, then you'll quit. That's not to say that you'll always want to do what you have to do to become who you want to be. But I would just so rather not just be here. You know, I've got dreams and I've got plans, and as long as they align with what God has for me, sis, we've got to keep moving. If you're an undergrad or you are in grad school, about to start grad school, if you're in a job that you don't like, if you're in any kind of situation where you're like, I do not want to do this anymore, or if you're like, what am I doing? Questioning pretty much everything you're doing at this point. You, like Michelle Obama says, you are becoming. That's a great book, by the way. You should listen to it on Audible because she reads it. And you know what else about Michelle Obama? She literally produces, like, she says every single sound that's in the word. Like every single sound. If you listen to it, like, you will really hear that she says the way she pronounces her words. Like, she literally says every single sound in the word. It's just like, how do you even do that? So anyway, motivate yourself. Think about that person that you want to be. And if you don't have a clear picture, then you got some work to do, sis. I hope this helped you guys. I hope you're not offended by my crusty new growth and my uneven skin tone because the sun's not out yet. Let me know in the comments below what motivates you. What do you do to get yourself out of those situations? And while we're talking about the comments below, I just want to say thank you guys so much for reaching 3,000 subscribers. If you're a new subscriber, make sure you comment below. Just say hey. I just wanna say hey to you. I will see you guys in my next video. Hopefully not looking as crusty as I look today and not sounding congested because of allergies. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, darling.